when we are developing new literacy projects running on mobile devices, we need to first make sure that the policies are in place that protect our teachers, and then also to protect our learners, and also to try and bring our learners into a space where they can feel digitally safe. Solutions that I'm specifically interested in is in how are these devices shared amongst different groups, and how does the literacy then transfer from one individual to the other individual, and how is it mediated with the use of the technology. Just the fact that there are devices available in really impoverished areas allow marginalized groups to gain access to information. I think that's the first thing that is very vital. But once they gain access to information, it is also to try and comprehend that information. And that is why we need literacy projects and products that are not just delivered as a one-stop solution, but actually target our specific areas, such as the girls that are left at home, that are not allowed to go to school, or the young boys that are herding in the mountains. He can take his phone with him and he can learn there, and he continue his learning. So when he goes back to class, then he hasn't lost too much ground. And I'm looking at the older men that have never had access to just learning how to read. So they can do that in the privacy of their own home, and they're not exposed to their society. And when they have access to that privacy, we see they also increase in leaps and bounds with their capability and their level of engagement. And as their level of engagement increases, so their confidence increases to engage more and more in society, and also to access the benefits that society have to offer, because they become aware of those benefits and they become aware of their rights that they can exercise. But that is only possible through the literacy, and that is why this device is so powerful. To elaborate on the Nokia MoMats project, what the strength of this project is that it targets the learner, the adult, or the young adult learner in senior secondary phase from about the age of 15, 16, 17 years old. It's the phase before they move into the higher education institutions. So the project was an effort to improve their mathematics skills and also their literacy skills. But what is beautiful about this project is that it was, the learners just loved it, and they started doing maths in the middle of the night, and they would do thousands of exercises just to improve their mathematics skills before they even go into the classroom. What is really good about this project is that the teachers also have input. They can gain access to the system, and they can see which learners are really progressing well and learners that need a little bit of guidance. They can send messages to the learners. The learners can communicate with each other on the system. And they're even competing with each other because there's a ranking list. So they do their maths over and over again, and they're trying harder questions so that they can move up the leaderboard, which is beautiful to see.